This video is a packing video for our trip to Italy. Everything I have laid out on the bed right now, I'm going to be putting into the suitcase that I'm bringing. This suitcase is the correct size to fit into the overhead compartment of an airplane. This prevents me from having to check any luggage, so I'm not going to have to worry about lost luggage. And this is always the way I start packing. I lay out everything on the bed and I try to make sure I'm bringing as little as possible. So let's take a closer look at what we're bringing. Let's start with the outfit that I'm going to be wearing to the airport. I'm wearing a comfortable t-shirt and some yoga pants. We have to sleep on the airplane, so I want to wear something that I can sit in for a long period of time and be comfortable in and sleep. I've got flip-flops because these can easily come off my feet to go through airport security. I've got my passport handy and I've signed it. Make sure that you sign your passport. We have to show our passports at least twice before we get on the plane. I will also be wearing a watch. Make sure that you have a watch in addition to your cell phone. You'll need to know what time it is while we're on tour and your cell phone may not be working. Also, underneath my clothing, I'll be wearing a money belt. So in this money belt, I'll have about $20 of cash just for incidentals in the airport. I don't necessarily want to spend that $20, but just in case I have it. So let's move on to what's going to be in the suitcase. Shirts. We are going to be on our trip for 12 days, so I'm bringing 12 shirts in my suitcase. I have rolled my shirts because it helps keep my suitcase neater, but also because it helps keep the wrinkles out of my clothes. Let's move on to socks and underwear. So I'm bringing 12 pairs of socks because I'm going to be wearing comfortable walking shoes, not my flip-flops. And I'm also bringing enough underwear for 12 days. I've put my underwear into this mesh bag, and the reason it's in the mesh bag is just in case airport security decides that they want to unpack or look in my suitcase. They'll be able to see that I've got some underwear, but they won't be able to exactly look at it and see what it is. Okay, and pajamas. So I've got one pair here of pajama shorts. And the reason why I'm only bringing one pair of pajama shorts is because I'm going to wear my t-shirts to bed with my pajama shorts every night. So I can either wear my t-shirt that I wore during the day because I take a shower in the morning, or I can take a shower at night, put on a fresh t-shirt, and then wake up in the morning and wear that same shirt throughout the day. And finally, what am I bringing for shorts and pants? So I have one pair of lightweight long pants. Especially if it's a cool day. It tends to be a lot cooler in northern Italy, in Venice, and maybe even in Florence. I have another pair of comfortable lightweight yoga pants, and then I have 3 pairs of shorts. And I will wear these pants and shorts several times during the trip. I'm just going to rewear these clothes because it helps to create enough space in my suitcase, and well, we're on tour anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're just going to have to rotate through our clothes. Let's talk about what I'm bringing in terms of toiletries. So, I have a quart-sized plastic baggie with my shampoo and conditioner, as well as facial soap, hand sanitizer, mascara, lip gloss, and toothpaste. This is all I can bring onto the airplane. I will also bring an additional quart-sized baggie in case this one tears or in case things inside of it spill. All of your liquids and gels must fit into this baggie. Underneath the baggie is just a cosmetic case for my suitcase. In that, I've included my toothbrush, my hairbrush, I've got some dental floss, and over-the-counter medications such as Aleve and Tums, things like that. Kind of anything else that I think I might need. Band-Aids are a good idea, Q-tips, and cotton balls. I'm also going to make sure to bring some feminine supplies because it seems like we always need these on these kinds of trips. And finally, I've got some pre-sudsy Dove facial cleansing cloths. These cloths have soap already in them, and you just wet them with water and voila, you have a washcloth. There will not be any washcloths in our hotels in Europe. So if you want to bring something, I suggest these because you use it and then you toss it. That box has 30 in it, so what I'll do is I'll just take out maybe 13 or 14, put them in a Ziploc baggie, and take only what I need. So here is my empty suitcase, and let's start packing. Here's my suitcase with my pants. Now I've put in my socks and underwear. And here it is with my 12 shirts. And here are the toiletries except for liquids and gels. And notice that I still have room in my suitcase for souvenirs. I can still expand it a little bit, and I can still tuck some things in here and there. If it's absolutely essential for you to have a hair dryer, bring a small travel size hair dryer and tuck it in the corner somewhere. I'm going to put my tennis shoes in this part of the suitcase. You may have noticed that I did not put my liquids and gels into my suitcase. This baggie of liquids and gels I'm actually going to put into my carry-on bag that will go underneath the seat in the airplane. So we're going to pack an additional small backpack, and the reason why is because I will need to take this out and put it in a tray to go through security screening, and I want it to be easily accessible where I can just reach in, grab it, put it in the tray, and get through security.